I am here with a new addition to my collection. This is my Riccar Supralite Deluxe. This would be the current outgoing model. I have a RSL5 as well, but I'm going to be doing a separate video on that. I actually have had that one for a couple days longer than I've had this one. I originally had my eyes set on this, but then I saw that someone locally had an RSL5 for sale, so I picked that one up too. And if you want to know the difference between this one and the RSL5, this one's newer, upgraded features, which again, I'll do a video of the two of them comparing those features as to what they are. And also, I have a really nice vacuum that I want to do a video on that's coming here soon too. But the big difference between those two, despite the fact that this is a new model, is that one has a lifetime belt, this one doesn't. If you look at the Sand Trap or the Premium, they're both apparently the same machine, but different colors. I'd probably get the Sand Trap just because I think red looks cheap. But also, sorry, I keep looking because people keep messaging me, and it's getting to be a pain. I would have gotten a different one. This one I got as a display model, but this was the one that they had currently that they were getting rid of for a display, or at least he struck a deal and said that he would get rid of it to me. But I put Maytag M500 bags in it. Now, ever since I sent my grandparents an M500 and they said that they didn't like it, it was too high pitched, they didn't like how it would try and run away when they put it upright and they would leave it running to move furniture. They said that the low speed wasn't bad, but the high speed that they needed to clean the carpet was annoying, and they liked to be able to shut the brush roll off to vacuum the floors. So I ended up getting curious and wanting to know. Plus, I had always heard great things about these Riccars and Simplicities. So I said, let me give it a try. Let's check it out. So I finally got my hands on one. I can kind of see what they were talking about, but this is an amazing vacuum. It really is. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I was going to get some sort of variation, but thankfully I got, in my eyes, the cream of the crop brand when it came to the several variations. There's a Clean Max version. There's a Fuller Brush, Speedy Made. The Bank BTO is also a Riccar Supralite or Simplicity Freedom. It's more Supralite, though, because it has the same cleaner head and the same headlight. I guess the housing is the same looking. Several different variations out there, but I'm glad that I got my hands on this one. I was going to settle for an M500, but I wanted the metal brush roll, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of changing it all out. My first impression I actually got from the RSL5, that one's actually noisier than this one. This one runs a lot smoother, but the other one has the automatic shut-off sensor, and for some reason that one feels not as robust as this one. I think it's because the handle is hollow and kind of plastic-like. But the one thing that I'm very impressed with on this one is with an Auric, which is what this would closely go against or closely resemble or compete. Aurics tend to squish into the carpet, and you can see this carpet is very frisee-like. It's a very deep pile. It'll leave, well, if it was fluffed up, it would leave a handprint where you walk, or unless you walk on your hands, it will leave a print where you've been stepping. You can see over here, there's some footprints next to the rainbow power nozzle. That's the type of carpet that this is. So it tends to smush in the carpet really bad. This vacuum still acts and performs and trudges through like a full-size vacuum that isn't to the point that it's so light on its feet that it doesn't really do anything except for smush across the surface because of the rear wheels on this vacuum. The rear wheels are more substantial than on Oryx. The only other Oryx that I can think of that doesn't do a half bad job in here is the Halo that I have and the Oryx Edge that I got rid of, which I'm not really all that upset about because I just didn't really care for the way that it performed on low pile carpet. But overall, not bad. Um, Maybe if I come across one in good shape, I'll pick one up again someday. But other than that, um, this machine is a pleasant surprise. It's a breath of fresh air. If you're looking for something lightweight, or maybe even you're not looking for something lightweight, but you're just looking for a new vacuum, don't look over this. Do I think that they're overpriced? Yeah. Because you can go on eBay and get an M500 right now with free shipping or less than $20 shipping for like 230 bucks. Brand new, and I think that's a good deal. I think you can even get an Amazon deal that's very similar. This machine retails for twice that price, easy. And you're only getting a metal brush roll, which I can tell you right now is not a $250 edition. What's the warranty on that one? I don't know. Think it might be 3 years. But you can even see on the back of this Riccar, they never even filled out any of that information on it because nobody bought it. And I don't get that because it's not. That was one of the things that kept the price low on it. I've never had to take a machine to get fixed, but they told me that they would give me a better price if I didn't want that, so I didn't. But they said that they would work with me on certain things if I were to ever need it. Belts aren't covered under warranty. Neither are bags, so I'm not really worried about it. Think I'm stupid. I don't really care. But overall, very nice machine. Sorry if you were hoping for a demo of it. I will have a demo at some point, and I plan to think a little bit more about these Riccars and my Maytag to really come up with some cool video to do or do a different comparison. Maybe I'll do an in-depth video, and this is more of just like an introduction to my collection sort of thing, which is what I think I'll end up doing for this and the RSL5, just like I did for the Maytag. This one's a little shorter because I got a new cell phone. I got the Note 8. It's taking right now an ultra high def photo, I think is what it's called. Or I think it's QHD, like quad something or other, but it's only a 10-minute video that I can take with it. I don't know how it's going to load up to YouTube, but we will see. But thank you for watching. Please comment. Let me know what you guys think of this. Overall, I'm very, very, very pleased, and I can definitely see where this could be an Oryx killer, and more than likely a killer for most of the vacuums that I own. This is very closely tying in first place with my Maytag as being some of my favorites in my collection, if not the favorites. So it's always about price, you guys. It really is. If you can get something for a good price that isn't that is worth more than what you're paying. I'm not even saying, is about that price point, but I mean, you can get it for a great price, do it, because you won't regret it, especially something like this. And I would definitely go for the newer model style like this one, and again, I will show you the differences and as to why you should invest in these newer styles compared to the older ones. But thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe.